Yo, 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 what is good people? Yes, we are back at it again. Another Don't Listen podcast, 24/7 box. Okay. What a fight, y'all. What a fight. Okay, before we get started, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit them comments up. Hit those comments up. Let's get busy. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? The big fight over the weekend. Caleb Plant, David Benavidez. There could only be one, right? What a freaking fight. The Warriors came out to play. Okay, now let me move this mic down. Should be better set up, good people. But okay, let's get to the point. All right. The fight went down pretty much how I thought it would. It went down how I thought it would. And, you know, for all the skill people have, for all the skill that you have, pressure, bust, pipes. You get what I'm saying, people? Because, you know, David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, he pretty much, you know what I mean, took his time. You know what I mean? He took his time, picked his shots or whatever. But Caleb Plant did what I thought he was going to do. He was going to start out fast, try to keep David Benavidez at the end of the jab, and pretty much move around. And a lot of clinching, you know, to keep, you know, the punch intake low. He did a lot of clinching, but he made a good account for himself. You know, like I said, I never thought Benavidez was going to come in and just roll over Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant don't give me those vibes. He's not a guy that's just going to lay down and just let you roll over him. But pressure busts pipes. And, you know, and just, you know, the body work that David Benavidez did, that's what slowed Caleb down. That's what slowed him down, that body work. You know, it's not a lost art. A lot of the guys are still using it today. They still know the body is the key to the head. And, you know, Caleb Plant was clinching because, you know, a couple times Benavidez hurt him to the body. You know, the body is the key to the head. If you having problems getting through somebody's guard, punch them down low to bring them hands down, and then you can mess with the head. You know what I'm saying? So when, you know, Caleb was on the offense, you know, he jabbed, sticking, moving. You know, he wasn't scared to even mix it up with Benavidez in a lot of occasions too. They was standing there, duking it out. Great fight, good people. Great fight to watch. By no means am I throwing any shots at Caleb Plant because I think he made a great account for himself. He was in the fight for at least a good 6 rounds until he just started getting punished to the body and them hands fell. And then, you know, Benavidez got that power, take some of that fight out of you, you know? And I was just thinking, or I was grateful for just a good fight and guys with names getting in the ring and giving people a good fight. I mean, if you paid your money to watch that pay-per-view, you wasn't disappointed. If you paid your money to sit in that stadium, you were not disappointed. You got your money's worth. Now, will this translate to other guys taking on bigger challenges instead of padding their records and, you know, put some names on there. Let the best fight the best. And that's what we had. We had the best fighting the best in their divisions. And it could only go up for David Benavidez. Now, after the fight, in the press conference, David Benavidez said, yeah, like, I'm a mandatory for Canelo Alvarez. And let's see if Canelo Alvarez take that challenge. Right? Because everybody know you can only go up. You shouldn't be going down or going sideways. And David Benavidez needed a big name to have under his cachet to say, yeah, I deserve that fight. So now, what is Canelo going to do? Is Canelo going to take that challenge? David Benavidez called him straight out. I want Canelo next. He said, Canelo number 1, I'm number 2. Plant number 3. I want Canelo. And that's what I'm talking about, good people. When you grab a guy and say, I'm going to take your will to fight away from you with the pressure and something David Benavidez don't get credit for because he's more than just a brawler. I said that in the video I did on David Benavidez. He goes forward, absolutely. Right? But with going forward is bringing the defense. He bringing in different things to the table, body work, combinations all the time, especially when he open you up. Now, I think, David Benavidez did say he was upset because he couldn't get Caleb Plant out of there. He really wanted to get him out of there. And he said the referee, wasn't allowed. He was allowing too much clinching. And I would say that is true because Caleb Plant was trying to, hold on a lot, clinching a lot, especially when he got hurt. So David Benavidez couldn't finish him, and that's for the job of the referee, to let people like, man, you hurt, you hurt, you grabbing. The referee have to stop that because, it's not on the fighter to do the referee's job. He's doing his job. But the referee could have been more, in the mode of stepping in when it was too much holding and clinching going on. But that don't take away from the fight. The fight was a hell of a fight. Caleb Plant was bringing the, that ring generalship, that jab. He was bringing, that nice tuck to the side. He know how to move in the ring and didn't shy away from this challenge, man. And that's what I respect about Caleb Plant. For whatever you want to say about him, you can't call him a coward, number one. Can't do that. He gets in the ring, and fight guys with names and take challenges himself. You say, yeah, I want to fight the best too. And that's what I appreciate about Caleb Plant. The fact that he took the fight, he ain't scared to go away, to lose the O's. He already did that fighting Canelo. You know, he ain't scared, man. And for whatever you want to say about Caleb Plant, you can only respect a guy that challenged himself to be better than average, or just keep padding your record, not fighting nobody that anybody care about. Like, that's what fight game is. That's what it's always been. The best fighting the best. But as of lately, a lot of people don't be wanting smoke with other people. And I think that's at a detriment to the sport. But when you got guys like Benavidez and Plant going in the ring, big names in their own right, and taking the challenge, that's what the fans want to pay for. That's what fans want to see. So, you know, more fights like this. Then you got Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis, big names fighting each other. This is what boxing supposed to be. This is what boxing supposed to be. And boy, if we get anywhere close to the fight we got with Caleb Plant and Benavidez that we gonna get with Davis and Garcia, that's gonna be, oh my God. Stop playing. Stop playing. But I thought it was a great fight. Thoroughly enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Not mad spending the cash to watch it. They ain't mad about none of that. This is what boxing's supposed to be. The best fighting the best. Caleb Plant, man, salute to you. You made a great account for yourself, brother. No shame in the game of losing. You took a chance that a lot of other guys ain't trying to take. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Caleb Plant. Wish you a speedy recovery, brother. And you know, you still in the mix, man. You still in the mix. It ain't over for you. Train, get better, come back harder. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing, brother, if that's what you choose to do, you know? And like I said, man, nothing but respect for Caleb Plant. Nothing but respect. You get in the ring to do a job, and you find out the guy that you're in the ring with is a little better than you on that night, can't do nothing but take your hat off to him. After the fight, David Benavidez and Caleb Plant gave each other a hug and everything. Good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship. No sore loser. No complaining. No you know what I mean, excuses. In the press conference, in a statement that he put on Twitter as well. No excuses. I appreciate that. Caleb Plant is a stand-up guy. Stand-up guy. And for Benavidez, all you can go is up. All you can go is up. And he said he want to smoke with Canelo Alvarez. Will Canelo do what the fans want him to do, what boxing needs him to do? Take the big fight with a guy with a name? Not fighting the old man on his way out? Talking about Triple G? Nah, we gotta see. It's a lot of things that can happen to make great fights for Benavidez if he don't get the Canelo fight. You got Charlo out there. You got Andre out there. It's a lot of people out there to make these bigger, better fights. Yeah. Was not disappointed. David Benavidez showed heart in his own right, because even when Caleb Plant was getting his little, stuff off, Benavidez, the Mexican monster, stood there, ate it. Oh, they ain't about nothing. Here, take a piece of that. Wakata. Yeah. Like I said, I love watching him fight. I love watching that fight. It was a throwback for me of warriors going toe to toe. A lot of that going on. Take my shot for your shot. I love it. Very entertaining fight. Great fight to watch. Will this trend continue? Will this trend continue? Best fighting the best, names fighting names. All that does is make the boxing game better. It makes it shine bright. All the banter leading up to the actual fight between Plant and Benavidez. Oh, man. The trash talking going on. And then after you have a fight, two men come to the center of the ring. Squash all the beef. And on to the rest. On to the next. So that's my synopsis of that fight, good people. It was what I thought it was going to be. I said it in the video. I said Caleb Plant's best opportunity to win the fight is box on the outside. Benavidez himself did what I thought he was going to do. Excuse me. Did what I thought he was going to do. Went in there and eventually wore Caleb Plant down. I thought that was a problem for Caleb Plant in his last fight with Canelo. Not in his last fight, but in the fight with Canelo, was that Canelo was very patient and waited for opportunities, and Caleb Plant gassed out. And I'm not saying he gassed out in this fight. I think he was worn down in this fight. I think more so in the Canelo fight, he gassed a little bit. But in this fight, I think Benavidez wore him down. It's a difference. And as in anything in life you do, if you do it tired, you're not going to perform the best. And I think it was more of that in the Canelo Plant fight than it was in the Benavidez Plant fight, where Benavidez literally wore him down. And as the saying goes, pressure busts pipes. And Benavidez applied the pressure. And he put on his plumber's hat and broke the pipes, goddammit. And like I said, this is not no shot at Caleb Plant. Can't do that. Got nothing but respect for that brother. I wish him nothing but success, speedy recovery, get back in the ring and do his thing again. Caleb Plant, even in a loss, garnered respect, because he did what a lot of guys don't do. Take the big goddamn fight. Caleb Plant did that. And in my eyes, you get nothing but respect for that, brother. So you Keep doing your thing, brother. Nothing but respect to you. And to David Benavidez, nothing but respect to you, brother. You did what I thought you was going to do anyway, but it was a great fight nonetheless. You know, these guys out here sacrificing their bodies, man. Show them some love and show them some support. You know, this is a very rough sport. It's not for the faint of heart. And both of these guys prove that they got nothing but heart. And thank you both for giving us a great fight. And we look forward to the next. The best fighting the best. Stop playing, okay? Stop playing. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope all of you are in a great place in life. And if you're not, I hope you get there. This has been your Don't Listen podcast, 24/7 box. Okay? Stop playing. We are in the mix. I wish nothing but peace to you all on your journey. I'm out. Deuces.